They did it once before and they're about to do it again. The pandemic is no match for Hwang's martial arts as they prepare to host their second worldwide online demonstration competition. And here to share the details is Kevin Gardner and Master Stacy Cook. Thank you both so much for talking with me.
No,
Thank
you're
you, ma'am.
welcome, ma'am. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. Now, Master Cook, now when we talked last November, you were about to hold the very first virtual demonstration team competition with multiple teams competing from around the world. How did it all go?
It went very well. We had 8 teams, and during our competition that day, we had over 3,000 views and 50,000 social media interactions. So we were the first school in the world to hold an online competition. So it was something that all the parents were very excited because they could actually see their children, grandparents, and usually when you have competitions, it's just your local people can see. So we were able to have, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody from all over the United States and the world watch competitors in this competition. So it was a great success.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, to have people that they wouldn't have been able to see them in this at all, and they finally get to see them. That's one positive. I like to look at the positives of things.
Yes.
And Kevin, as soon as it was done, you immediately started working on this upcoming event. What can people expect?
Well, yes, actually, we got started on this even before the first event was over. Our grandmaster walked into us and said, before our broadcast from November was over, let's do this again in March. So we announced it that day in March. And from that day, we've been working to get more teams and upgrade our technology and our abilities, learn from our mistakes. We talked with a lot of the different teams and got good feedback on what we could do better the next time. And now we are upgraded to a total of 20 teams competing. That's over double what we initially started with. And we've increased to add another country. And we were actually trying to add a couple more countries, but that just didn't work out. But now what was a one-day event is actually a 3-day event because of the increased number of teams. We've divided it up into divisional competition where 5 teams will compete in each division. There's 4 divisions, which will start Friday the 12th and continue on Saturday the 13th. The winners of each division will eventually move forward next week on the 20th to compete for the championship and the prize money.
That is so exciting. And Master Cook, the pandemic has really been hard for martial arts schools, but Huang's is determined to defy the odds and help other schools as well. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am. When the pandemic hit last year, we immediately went online. So it was something none of us had ever done before. Some of us had never even heard of online classes for Taekwondo. So we kept doing that until we could get back in person. And we're still doing some online and socially distanced in the dojang. So we wanted something to keep the students engaged. And normally in October, we have our championship. We missed our 34th championship. So we miss seeing our friends from all over the US and all over the world. So this online competition was something that nobody else had ever done. So we decided, let's try this and see how we can get everybody involved. So not only our students locally, which was the original plan, but it's now gone worldwide. So it's a great opportunity for everybody to see their friends on TV and just keep everybody active and motivated and involved in Taekwondo.
Absolutely, that's so important. And Kevin, the proceeds for the event really go toward bettering the community. Can you tell us about that?
Well, both the November event and this event, both are benefiting the Hwang Legacy Foundation. Now, the students of Hwang's martial arts over the past 33 years have raised over $1 million for local charities. And we decided to move that up a notch, and we founded the Hwang Legacy Foundation in 2019. All of our events we're doing is going towards that. The last event, we added $5,000 to our total. And this year, our goal is to have $10,000. We're beginning to see us have some activities of paying out grants to schools. We're actually going to make a donation live in the broadcast on the 20th. So if someone wants to see how we're going to use that money and benefit the community and the worldwide community as well, they can check that out when we have our broadcast on Saturday the 20th.
And speaking of that broadcast, and if people want more information, where's the best place to go?
Well, the best place they can go for all the information is hwangsmartialarts.com/worldwide. We've got a whole list of the teams. We've got a whole list of all the different broadcast schedules, links to both YouTube and Facebook Live, so they can check in at any time and keep up with the events. We've also been sending out various social media updates through the Hwang's Martial Arts Facebook page and Instagram page.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
Thank you very
thank you
much.
so much for having us.